back okay? Yeah. Okay. As Travis said, my name is Barry Alexander, and I'm with Alexander Safety Solutions. And what we're going to go over today is probably about 99% of everything that we talk about today you already know. But here's the biggest thing about it. Safety is not a rule. Safety becomes a choice. And when it comes to personal protective equipment, folks, it's very simple. That's your choice on what you do and what you don't do. But what we have to understand is that when we talk about personal protective equipment, there are certain things that we are required to wear every time we go out there. And the biggest thing about understanding the PPE standard, sir, if you need a hard hat, who gives it to you? Who buys it for you? So I'm not sure why when we start to see these injuries out there from not wearing a hard hat, or not wearing safety glasses, or not wearing steel-toe boots, or not maybe wearing some reflective clothing, that's your choice that somebody made a bad determination that day. What you have to understand, Travis said that there were no fatalities last year, and I got news for you. You have one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. In my 30 years in the fire service, I'm going to tell you right now, I would rather go into a burning building on the 4th floor than an automobile accident on Interstate 71 with traffic moving. I get it. It's very dangerous. So what we have to do is, like Travis said, don't be complacent. Understand what your responsibilities are, what your expectations are when you're there. Does that make sense? And you know, the bad thing about it is when something happens, the first thing Travis or Keith or somebody's going to ask is, what did we do to prevent that injury from happening? Let me say that one more time. What did you do, or what did we hold accountable for that employee to prevent that incident from happening? You know, Travis talks about a young lady getting struck that's a flagger. I'm sure probably wasn't her fault. I totally get that. But somebody has to understand that when traffic's moving around, everybody's got to be looking at their surroundings. Everyone's got to be looking out for one another. So when it talks about the slide presentation I have, it talks about just an introduction of wearing nothing more than eyes and face protection. You know, there are certain times when, yes, you're going to have to wear safety glasses. I'm going to say, what's your name, my friend? David, I'm going to say that sometimes you're going to have to maybe wear a full face shield, depending on what the task is going to be desired and what your expectations are for that. We talk about head protection. I don't know. Bro, when you're on the side of the interstate, you have to wear a hard hat. Is that a choice or is that a rule? See, he didn't say choice. And so when someone says, hey, look, you don't have his hard hat on, maybe somebody should look the other way. Maybe somebody should say, hey, brother, get your hard hat on, okay? Because sometimes we just get out of the truck. It's not that we don't want to wear it, we just forgot to put it on. I'm going to tell you right now, you'll never see me with a hat on. Not even playing ball. I hated wearing a damn ball cap. Most of the time, I never even wore one. So if I don't like wearing a ball cap, I sure the heck don't like wearing a hard hat. But if it's the rule that when we're in an affected area, that does not become a choice. That says, I'm expected to wear a hard hat, and that's what we have to do. We talk about hand